Now to a local business and government group speaking up about with one voice in a way they had never had before.
All because of the new administration in Washington. While the White House has proposals that could be positive for our region, rapid fire decisions and cuts have them concerned that the region's bottom line will take a hit. 10 on your side's Brett Hall has more from that powerful letter. Brett?
Yeah, it's right here, Tom and Aisha. This letter was ultimately approved by the boards of 7 different regional and government organizations. Sitting on those boards, leaders of some of the largest companies in our region, people who aren't strangers to weighing into politics. But those who signed the letter say it should be clear they're not team one political party or another. They are team Hampton Roads. Earlier this week, Senator Tim Kaine and Congressman Bobby Scott were given a tour of what will be Dominion Energy's Nerve Center for offshore wind. When completed, this building at Fairwinds Landing in Norfolk is where technicians will monitor what's going on 27 miles off the coast of Virginia Beach.
One of the things the president talks about is not having to rely on others, and what can we do right here? And this is the perfect example of it's native domestic energy that reduces our reliance on anybody else.
Yet offshore wind has been a target of the president with a day one order to halt all new leases. It's why in a new letter to lawmakers, the stance is listed as one of the Trump administration policies that poses a risk to Hampton Roads' long-term economic health.
We're really taking a proactive stance here.
Brian Stevens and Nancy Gerter are 2 of the 7 signatures on the document they say is being put out there for the first time to try and cut through all the noise.
I represent the business community, and the business community likes certainty. The business community likes predictability. And with this rapidity of policy changes, there is a lack of certainty and there's a lack of predictability in the business community.
According to the State of the Region report, we're poised for the 4th straight year of economic growth. The letter says significant cuts to military spending, cuts to our federal workforce, and tariffs could shock the whole region's way of life. The document also highlights opportunities the Trump administration could provide, such as efforts to expand shipbuilding. Gerter says with a region so tied to the federal government, we can't stay silent.
Anything that happens federal level, we are really getting sort of more than our share of what's happening.
The intent is for the letter to ensure we are only improving our way of life, no matter who is in the White House. Now, as a reporter, I know well that some people, for instance, think offshore wind is not a way to improve the overall quality of life. I've asked the pair what those people should think of this letter. They reiterated they are not representing the interests of the broader community, but the business community. The full letter will be up shortly on wavy.com. Brett Hall, 10 on your side.
All right, thank you, Brett.